What I quickly want to just talk about is uh, talking to a lender is hurting the credit, right? When you're talking to a lender and you're pulling your credit, just know that that credit report is able to be used for 90 days. So it's not like every time you look at a house, you have to go and pull your credit and get an updated one. No, we could use yours. Today's February 17th. We could use it till May 17th. And a lot of people don't realize that.
That's definitely a myth that I hear a lot is, hey, talking to a lender is going to pull my credit, which is going to hurt my credit. And then, I explain to them, for one, I think it doesn't hurt your credit as badly as most people think to begin with. And then second off, like you said, a pre-approval is good for 90 days. So I tell people, hey, you need to talk to a lender. And there's a couple reasons. I see a lot of heartbreak when people don't talk to lenders. One is that people sometimes don't talk to a lender and get ahead of themselves and start looking at houses, right? It's really fun to go on Zillow and figure out where you want to live and look at houses and hit me up and say, hey, let's go check this house out. And I see people that don't have a pre-approval or even a pre-qual yet. They look at homes and then the homes sell, right? Like if it's a good deal, it sells pretty quickly. And then by the time they get their pre-qual or pre-approval, it's too late for me to submit an offer, right? So I see that type of heartbreak where you find this dream home and then it's just, we kind of jump the gun, right? So I always tell people, hey, before you even start looking at houses, I would have a pre-qual for a couple reasons. One is that, and two is also know where you stand, right? Like know how much you can afford, what you qualify for. You might be looking at houses that are outside of your range, or you might be not looking at houses that you think you couldn't afford, but you can. So talking to a mortgage advisor really helps because it hones in on what your situation is, and there's no guessing game. It's not, hey, I think I can afford this, or I think I could only go up to this amount, or I think my monthly payment's going to be this. You're going to get some more concrete numbers and a piece of paper that can allow us to go submit offers so you won't miss out on houses that aren't or that you fall in love with. I would say overall, like, uncertainty costs more than the credit pull. Being uncertain of all those things that I talked about, I think that can, kind of make things worse in the long run than just talking to a lender. Like that, the credit pull is not most of the time not really going to make that much of a difference, but uncertainty will.